Hi everyone, today I'm going to give you a look at what's brand new in Airlock Digital version 7. This release makes proactive endpoint security even easier by providing security and IT teams more control, clearer visibility, and faster decision making. And the first major feature in version 7 is application context. Airlock Digital has always frustrated attackers and red teamers by proactively preventing untrusted files from running on your endpoints. But while Airlock thinks in files, most of the time people think in applications. And application context turns observed file executions into applications. You can see what applications are running in your environment, including the shape of what an application is, related files, publishers, dependencies, runtime relationships, and most importantly, where the application is used. Application context also helps identify categories of applications, such as AI tools, remote access tools, productivity software, surveillance, and many other software categories. And the great thing is, we do this all heuristically, so no signature updates. And importantly, this allows the system to classify applications that haven't been seen before, such as in-house developed software. The second major item in this release is Trust Builder. One of the biggest challenges with allow listing is moving from audit mode into enforcement mode during the review process. Trust Builder helps reduce that manual policy work through the automatic analysis of file executions. Administrators receive guided trust recommendations based on configurable criteria while still remaining in control of that final trust decision. And there are also built-in guardrails to help filter out recommendations that may have security implications or require additional consideration. So think of Trust Builder like cruise control for policy creation, driven by what's happening in your environment, enabling you to build your trust sets faster. The third major feature is elevation control. Many organizations still grant local administrator rights because a user needs to run one or two specific tools. The problem is that the user often receives much broader administrative access than they actually need. Elevation control changes that model by elevating approved applications and processes rather than broadly elevating the user. So users can remain standard users, while approved applications can receive the privileges that they need to operate. Elevation control is supported across Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, and it helps organizations reduce the administrative exposure on their endpoints. Put simply, Airlock elevates the action, not the user. Version 7 also brings major improvements to troubleshooting and policy validation. When something is allowed, blocked, or audited, teams need to understand why. And with these improvements, administrators can use real execution data to evaluate policy directly in the console. All you need to do is click on an event and the system will run an analysis to tell you why the file was allowed or blocked, all in a single click. This makes it really easy to validate why an action was taken with confidence. And in this release, we are also introducing improved access control. This is particularly useful for larger or more complex environments where different teams may manage different policies inside the same Airlock Digital console. In version 7, if a user does not have access to a policy, they also lose access to its associated allow lists, block lists, and supporting configurations. That gives organizations clearer separation between teams, departments, or operational groups without needing separate consoles. And beyond all of these updates, there is a lot more in the details of this release. So make sure you check out all the details in the changelogs. To be upgraded to version 7, customers can visit the Airlock Digital customer portal for upgrade information and additional resources. And whilst this is a milestone release, we have a lot more to come over the next few months, and we cannot wait to share this with you, all in our effort to make proactive endpoint security a reality for all organizations. From all of us here at Airlock Digital, thank you for your engagement, feedback, and ongoing support. And if we can help in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out at support@airlockdigital.com.